Hello everybody. Next we are going to look at how to obtain the attainment sheet for seminar and project preliminary of the S7 semester. The credit for the subject is 2. We write the name of the designer. The number of COs we have selected for our department is 6. It depends from department to department what they want to select. The 6 COs are common for all the project groups. It's written as a common statement, not having any adherence to any particular one topic. We have divided the COs in such a way that we are having seminar and project preliminary. So for seminar we have the first 5 COs, and for the project preliminary we have the last CO. The COPO mapping is appropriately done, and even the PSOs with CO mapping. Once this framework is completed, we upload the list of the students. We are having 47 students. Then we move to the assessment sheet. So how we are planning to do the assessment is, for university we have 2 internal marks that is submitted to the university. First is for seminar out of 50, and then we have for project preliminary out of 50. Now as I said, for each CO, for each seminar we may be giving any number of marks, but the final presentation is what matters, and for that we give out of 50. That 50 out of 50 marks, whatever has been obtained by the student, that is equally divided among all the COs of the seminar. As I already told, in our department we have taken 5 COs for the seminar, so equally we will divide the 50 marks for all the 5 COs. So that will bring us to 10 for each CO. Now for the assessment tool that we are going to use, as I said, for seminar we are having 50 marks divided into 5, so we will be using the assessment tool LA1, LA2, LA3, LA4 and LA5 for the 5 COs that we are going to have, and finally for the project we will have LA6. These are the arrangements that we are going to follow in our department. You can decide for your department on your own with consultation with your HOD. So let us start with the first LA1. We add the number of sections. There is only one section because there is no questions here, so number of questions 1. Maximum mark, as I said, 50 divided by 5 COs for us, so 50 divided by 5 will give us 10, so maximum marks for that LA should be 10. Number of questions again 1, maximum mark is 10, to be answered 1, number of questions just 1. The target levels can be fixed based on your desire, based on what you have put each as your internals. Now I will have to first enter the number of sub questions. There is only one sub question. The selected CO based on our framework, the first CO was for analysis level 4, so I will select the CO, the first CO having a taxonomy of 4, maximum mark is 10. Now I will enter the marks for the first one. So as you can see, I have entered the marks. Now what is the mark? For example, Abhay might have got 50 out of 50 for seminar. So 50 marks that he obtained divided by 5. Then we have written 10 marks for him. Akhil Abraham Monsi might have got 40 marks. So 40 divided by 5 is 8 marks. So for all the LAs that I am going to write here for seminar, I will give him 8 marks for all of them. So this is what is going to be the arrangement. Now we have to fix the target. As you know, as you can see, my marks is mostly 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 and some have gone even to 5. I am going to define the highest level going to be 95%. Level 2 I will decide it as 85 percentage, and level 3 I will decide it as 75 percentage. So the target is again 50 only I will keep. So 50 percentage student should try to achieve these levels, then only those marks will come. Then, as I said, for seminar we are having 50, for project preliminary we are having 50, and that seminars 50 is going to be divided into 5. So 50 divided by 5, so the weightage of CO will be 10. Now since it's a seminar, so I will keep the cutoff to be 95 for high performers, and for low performers I will keep it as 75. Now all I have to do is press the calculate button. So I have got the low performers and the high performers. Now based on this you can again recalculate, and as you can see the attainment level is high. So you can calculate based on what is the mark that you have given to your students. Similarly, I will have to go for next LA2, LA3, LA4 and LA5. So if I do all of them together, I will get, so as you can see here, we have done the same for LA2, LA3, LA4, LA5, and for each of the LAs we have got the sheet, separate sheet of performance here. So for each and every case, what is the attainment we are having, everything has been calculated. Now since the values are all going to be same, that LA sheets are going to be all same because we have just divided the same marks to each of the 5 COs. Now coming to the last one, which is the project preliminary part, that is the 6th CO. So for the 6th CO, again it's out of 50 marks. So I will choose LA6. Number of sections is again 1, number of questions are 1, number of maximum mark is now 50, because for project preliminary the final presentation is out of 50. Number of questions 1, maximum mark again 50, to be answered 1. Now number of sub questions, again I am going to take 1. The selected CO is the last CO. Taxonomy is, if you remember the from the framework, the last was again level 4. So level 4 analysis, maximum mark is 50. Now out of 50, again I will keep the target levels and all the same, but the weightage of the CO is going to be 50 here, because that was for project. For the others it was. Now based on that I have to just press calculate. Now before that I have to enter the marks, sorry. So now we are having for LA6 the marks, and now we are going to straight away calculate. So for LA6 also I have got the sheet ready here, and based on that what is the attainment level and all. Now all I have to do is I have to go to the assessment sheet, and I have to just press calculate for calculating the COPO PSO assessment, and that's how I get these values. Now what we have to remember here is that for design project we can do in similar way, based on how each department has done and how the internal marks have been given. You can divide based on the COs. So for design project also the department will have to come up with its own set of design COs, as we have written in the framework sheet here. Now since the design project is not a very high credit subject, the number of COs can again be not more than 5 or 6. Even 3 COs are okay, and based on that we have to divide and enter the marks that we have given for the internals, and then calculate the COPO attainment. That is how we get for seminar, project preliminary and design project. Thank you.